Hello and welcome back, BuckPole viewers. This is David, and in this video I am going to be doing a video on how to get the best deals you can possibly get on ammo. Free, or maybe even better than free. Nothing beats getting paid to go to the store and take their ammo from them. But in order to get to that point, you have to start somewhere. And as you guys can see kind of back here in the box, I have piles and piles and piles of 20 gauge slugs. Nothing real special about them. About 2/3 of them came from Winchester on a mail-in rebate where I actually made like 50 cents a box or $1 a box on them per 5-pack. Some came as 15 packs that I made $1 a box on. And the Federals that are in here, which are pretty much what's lining the top and finishing off both boxes, are ones that I paid $3 per box of 15, which that basically breaks down to $1 per box of 5. So there's that. I got some other stuff I'm going to show you as I go. The first thing out of the 5 things you can do when you're trying to get ammo for the either best deal possible for hunting, or you're trying to get free ammo or something like that, is you have to go out and you have to search for a great deal. If you want the best deal possible, just looking for the best deal is oftentimes a great way of doing it. As simple as you go to your local store, you see what's on sale, and you go with it. Check sale flyers. There is a couple websites out there where if you type in ammo deals on Google and stuff like that, it's going to bring you to a couple sites where it's going to tell you what stores you can go to find the best deal on ammo. Who, for the same exact ammo, has the best deal. Remember, oftentimes shipping is included. Sometimes shipping is not. It all depends. You have to pay attention and you have to go from there. Finding the best deal typically involves a little bit of homework. From there, probably the next step in the evolution of getting the best deal on ammo as possible is price matching. Whenever you find a good deal on ammo and you can get it price matched to a local store, you're doing really well. Perfect example, case in point right now, shoot, I don't have any. Federal actually has a blue box, kind of like this Fusion, but it's the Power Shock. And I can kind of zoom in on that. But as far as the Power Shock goes, right now, if you go and you look around, certain grain weights and certain calibers are on sale at Walmart. Now, here's the thing. If your Walmart doesn't carry it or is low on stock, the best thing you can do from there is go to a local store that price matches. Cabela's, Bass Pro, I don't know if Dick's still price matches. I don't like going to Dick's if I don't have to. Typically, it's to the point now where Dick's I only go into if I know they're going to lose money when I walk out the door. And then I don't feel bad taking their ammo off their hands for them and making them lose money. But if that's the case, so be it. But if you find, like, I know right now the blue boxes are on sale at Walmart. Like I said, you can go to another local store and you can price match. That leads me into kind of my next thing. If you can find a coupon on an item that can be used in store. Sometimes Cabela sends out coupons. Sometimes they say you can't use them on ammo, but sometimes you can. So the third thing is, if you can find a coupon for the store, say you spend $100, you get $10 off. Well, if you go in first and you price match them to that Walmart price, and then you buy, like I know right now, Walmart has 30/30 in the blue box, the Power Shock, on sale for about $10 a box. If you go in and you go to Cabela's, I use Cabela's quite a bit because I have a couple stores fairly local to me. And in that instance, get them to price match it to 10, and then if you buy 10 boxes, you get $10 off. Then essentially you're paying $9 a box instead. Then from there, the next kind of step in the evolution, and the fourth thing that I want to bring up, is discounted gift cards. If you start looking around, you can find discounted gift cards at a fairly reasonable price to offset some of the cost. I tend to buy Cabela's gift cards anywhere in the neighborhood of about 11% off up to 20. I always try to get 20s when they're available, and when I see them available, I pick them up. But if you start researching around for discounted gift cards, you're gonna find stuff out there for discounted gift cards. So now if I was doing that same thing with the Federal Blue Box, and I went to my local Cabela's, I could string together a deal where I take that blue box and I pick it up for I don't know, say it's $10 even at Walmart. If I get Cabela's to match that to 10, and I take a $10 off coupon, I'm at $9 a box. Well, then if I get a discounted gift card, say for 10% off, essentially that'd be taking another 90 cents off of my purchase. So I'm down to about $8.10 per box. That's kind of how you can get your next best deal. Even if you can't find a sale to price match, if you find the best deal at Cabela's themselves, you can use that discounted gift card to purchase that. Case in point, I know that there's some trophy coppers out there. They're Sabbath slugs for Federal, and I know that right now, or as of when I originally last looked, which was about a week ago, the best price was actually at Palmetto State Armory, but the next best price, because Palmetto was out, was actually they were on sale at Cabela's, and they were a pretty reasonable price. I think they were $11, which for any trophy bonded Sabbat slug is, or any solid copper Sabbat slug, is still a really good price. I mean, most of your Sabbats run, or Sabbat sabots, however you want to say it, run about $16 a piece. So definitely another route you can look into. The last, and honestly the reason that I get as many good deals as I do, is manufacturer rebates. I like Federal for one big obvious glaring reason. They have rebates. They're usually for a decent amount. They're usually for a reasonable quantity, and they are one of the fastest to get rebates back to me. So major shout out to Federal Ammunition on that one. I've very rarely ever had an issue with a rebate on a Vista Outdoors promotion. I don't know for any of you guys that watch some of the other stuff that I do on my other channel. Let me see if I can find a box or two down here. I have quite a bit of this, and I do mean literally quite a bit of this ammo. American Eagle 22-250, jacketed hollow points. They're the Varmint and Predator. The reason I have about a few thousand rounds of this is because I found them on sale, on a good sale to begin with, and then I was able to get a mag loader, an AR-15 mag loader, the Butler Creek one, for free after rebate. Well, the boxes were $7 a box for the ammo, so I paid $7 a box, and I got a $24 mag loader for free. It offset the cost. I sold the mag loaders and basically got free after rebate ammo. Actually, I got paid for the ammo to purchase it because of what I got as a deal. Federal is by far the best in my opinion. Remington was very good, but you guys kind of all know what the issues going on with Remington right now. They haven't really done any rebates since last fall, with the whole bankruptcy, all that stuff. That kind of took them off the shelf. Winchester does rebates, and I'll be honest with you, Winchester rebates for me, I've always gotten them. The time span with which I've gotten them, though, sometimes was pretty crazy. I was able to pick up some XP3 slugs 2 years ago now, right before hunting season, and I had the rebate submitted well before Thanksgiving, but I did not receive my rebate until, I want to say, July or August of the following year. So it took almost a full year to get back a rebate that was supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks. So take that with a grain of salt. I have had some that show up about 6 to 8 weeks out. I have had some that show up longer than that, kind of in between. Winchester would be pretty good if it wasn't for their inconsistencies with it. But the perfect example, these slugs right here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can get you zoomed in there so you can see it. You will see that the side is missing the barcode. This one was a rebate. The rebate was for $2 for a 5-pack of slugs for the Super X slugs, and I paid $1 a box for the slugs themselves. So I actually made $1 a box rebate after all was said and done. And just so you guys can see now, oh, I know there's one in here somewhere. Hang on. Those are all the federal rebates. Oh, no. Oh, shoot, I forgot completely to print it off. As of right now, there is a rebate going on Winchester slugs, certain buckshot, stuff like that. If you buy like the Sabo slugs, I think it's up to like $5 a box, depending on which boxes. The Super X, just the regular Foster style rifled hollow point slugs, I think there is a $2 box on the 5-packs, and I want to say it was like a $4 or $5 a box rebate on the 15-packs, which, like I said, that's how I loaded these up pretty well with Winchester slugs, was because I got a boatload of slugs free after rebate. Right now, perfect example. Here is my receipt from, if I can get that to focus, right there. You can see the Fusion 3030. I paid $4.50 a box. That was at a Walmart store. I mean, nothing too crazy special. And let me check. Rack up rewards. And right there, $5 a box rebate, limit 10 boxes. They have other ones going on right now. The blue boxes that I was telling you about. They have just the regular Deer Camp Cash rebate. Let's see if I can get that one to focus for you. Deer Camp Cash, $10 a box. Those blue box Power Shocks are included in that. So those ones that I was talking about just a couple minutes ago, those are included in that. So now, if you start putting stuff together, and if you ever want to learn how to put any of these deals together and really maximize them, there is a fellow YouTuber called Machine Gun Kelly X, and he is by far and above, out of all the guys I've ever seen on YouTube, the best at stringing together deals like this. It boggles my mind, and I try to aspire to be almost as good as him, but I know I'm not even close because he's just that good. But what I will tell you is these right here, the reason I knew about them, I knew of this deal, but the reason I found out about the rebate was because of him through, I believe, another person. But back to what I was saying about the federal blue box right now. If you have a 3030 and you were to go to Walmart and buy them, you would pay $10 a box. You get a $5 box rebate. Not bad. However, if you go to Cabela's and you're completely outfitted, you get the price match to the $10 a box. You take a 10% off coupon or a $10 off of 100 coupon with you, and you cash in on that as well. You get a discounted gift card for, say, just easy numbers like 12% or so, so that you get $1 off. Then you're looking at $8 a box ammo. Granted, taxes are in there still. But right now with the rebate, you're talking that you get $5 a box back per box top you send in. That puts you at about $3 to $3.50 a box for rifle ammo, which is very good. Makes it easy to target practice and afford to hunt. So I hope you guys found this useful. I'm sorry it was as long-winded as it was, but I wanted to try to explain kind of in-depth how you can get free or next to free hunting ammo by just either looking for one of these things or stringing together multiples of these things. So there you guys go. Good luck hunting, and I hope you found this useful, and I hope it helps you enjoy time in the outdoors with your family.